Hello, welcome back. My name's Sarah. This is my second YouTube video. I won't be saying this every time I do a video, but it just keeps me mentally kind of where I am, so I know where I am. Thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, all the views. I really didn't know what to expect actually. The Temu haul got quite a good lot of views, which was amazing. But the other little video I did with my boys, Bryn and Louis, my Westies, actually got more. And that was a little video that I just did off the cuff last Saturday morning when the weather was beautiful. I didn't know whether it was going to come out very clear because it was so bright. I couldn't see what I was doing. I didn't know if you'd be able to hear my voice because of the wind, but it really came out okay. I'm actually checking. Yeah, it is recording. Wouldn't be awful to do this and then just see that it's not recorded. So thank you so much, and thank you Maxine, Georgina, for sending your subscribers over to me, because I've had a lot of views from them and all the lovely comments. It really means so much because, like I said, I had no idea. I just wanted to recap on some of the Temu items that I had in the last video, because I felt like I really rushed that, didn't really know what I was doing. But you remember I said I bought a cricket jumper. Here it is. You're not going to be able to see it very well, and it's not wool at all, it's polyester, 100%. But it's nice, you know, it's soft. Put a white shirt or whatever, however you want to dress it up. So that was the cricket jumper that I couldn't find. I haven't used the glass nano foot scraper yet, so I'm not sure what that is. Oh, and the grey two-piece, well, there was three pieces. There was shorts, like a cami top, and pyjama bottoms. And I didn't know if the pyjama bottoms were going to be too long, but for me, they were fine. And I'm only 5'1". They were absolutely fine. The grey silk nighttime shirt that came with it, really lovely. It has a cowl neck rather than kind of like a traditional pyjama top, or even around that, it's cowl neck, and it's in that lovely soft grey, which is really flattering. I felt a bit like Crystal Carrington walking around, not the body or the wealth, but that kind of silky 1980s sort of feel. I loved her in Dynasty. I mean, just beautiful. I'm sure she still is beautiful. So the trousers were the right fit for me. What was the other thing? Oh, the earrings. You can't really, can you see them? They are so well made. They're like a clip that you just clip in. It's no butterfly. Really nice. And they were so cheap. I can't remember exactly how they were, but how much they were, but really nice. Anyway, on with, oh, and also I did buy, which I didn't show, these were lip masks, 10 in a pack. I can't remember the price. Hopeless. I will get better, I promise. But lip masks, you can see like all the serum in these packets. And then obviously, I don't know how long you keep them on for. Again, bit, you know, I don't know, I should know. And then obviously, I'm assuming you'll get more plumper lips. I will try them out. I will do a little review on them. Cheap. There's loads of lip masks out there. It's become a thing now, hasn't it? Lip masks, scrubs. So today is my empties. I've actually got more here on the table. I'm not going to go into every ingredient, or I know the prices for some, but if I do that, we'll be here all day, and I want you to have the will to live after watching this. I've tried to do them in categories. They are mainly beauty. There are some oddities there. I'll start with the things that are really self-explanatory, and then go on to the details with maybe other products that are a bit more expensive that claim to do all these wondrous things. So I'm going to start with just basic stuff that I've used. So all of this stuff I have used, and I will tell you whether I will buy again. Plain water wipes, boots, any chemist, always good just to have in your bedside, not bedside, but on your dressing table. Mucky hands, mucky bottles, cheap as chips. Yeah, 99.9% water. So you can't really go wrong, but don't flush them down the toilet because your toilet will get blocked. Yeah, water wipes. And also just taking off your cleansing balm, or correcting a bit of eyeliner or something that's gone amiss with your makeup. Next basic is good old Mitchum. Fab. Been using it for years. I prefer the roll-on, not the roll-on, but kind of like the paste that you just roll on rather than a spray. I really think it's more effective. As I've got older, I don't really sort of sweat so much. I used to in my 20s and 30s. I don't know what was wrong with me, but clothes used to get ruined. But going off on a tangent, this is really nice. Always buy this again. Always buy the water wipes. Everyone loves a wipe. Next thing, very unexciting. I've got a little corn on my left, one of my left toes, and it is so painful. I mean, when you walk, it is so painful. So I bought these corn plasters. These were really cheap. I have in the past bought the skull ones, which were really good. It was like a little corn plaster, and then you put a plaster over that. So it was completely encased, and it had salicylic acid in, and it kind of just dissolves your skin. And then I kind of like try and pick it out. Actually, I do love a good old pick. I'm sure this has got salicylic acid in as well. Yes, it has. It's 40% salicylic acid, yellow beeswax, hydrogenated wood something, vegetable something, and sunset yellow colouring. Not sure what that is. Yeah, these are really good. These were really cheap. These were £3 something. The reason I bought these was because they were cheaper than the skull. I've used them for about 3 days now, and I've managed to kind of like just scrape it off. Probably too much information, but they work. Be consistent, but they do work. That's very unexciting. Next thing, a bit random. Now, my sweet tooth is off the scale. I love sweet stuff. This isn't beauty. This is a food product. And I love my tea. I drink so much of it. But I do like something sweet in my tea, but I don't like sugar. So this is a bit odd, but it's Tate & Lyle's golden syrup with a hint of maple syrup in it. It is a bit of an odd taste. It tastes a bit burnt, like burnt tea, like tea that's been roasting over a campfire. But I've actually got quite used to it, and I really like it now. This is not dirt, by the way. This is some random splodge of fake tan. I don't know where it's come from because I always wash my hands. So anyway, I put a teaspoon of this in my tea. Quite an unusual taste. I worked it out. There's only about 16, 17 calories per teaspoon. And I try not to have tea throughout the day because I probably could get through quite a bit of this. I'll have a black coffee kind of after 11 and then carry on. But I really love this. Now, this was from over the road, the convenience store over the road. This was £2.70. Probably get it a lot cheaper on Amazon, but it's just over the road. I'd run out. So, but I love this. I used to love Tate & Lyle golden syrup just out of the can. Do you remember when they were in the big kind of metal cans with the green frontage, and it was the lion covered in bees? Love it. I love sweet stuff. Really do. Much to my mum's dismay. When I'm gobbling down a bag of Eyebrows or something rubbish, she says, Sarah, I didn't bring you up to eat food like this. I take absolutely no notice and carry on shoving them down my throat. Really nice. I'm sure you could do baking with this. Anyway, enough of the golden syrup. The next items are beauty again. So I was very, very kindly gifted this for Christmas by one of my clients. It's Augustina Spadar. Now, I know they did a collab with Victoria Beckham for lots of different skincare. This is a body oil. This is the second version they have of this. There is the original, and then this is the more improved one or different scent. It does smell very subtly of geranium rose, which I love. I love rose. It's really nice. I got through this really quickly. It's 100 mils. Now, it's a lovely body oil. It's really nice. It's a medium consistency. I do sort of slap it on everywhere. No irritation, nothing like that. I mean, they're a good brand, probably a lot of research, really probably very good quality sourced ingredients, like the rose geranium. I'm sure it's nothing synthetic in it. I can't categorically say that, but I would assume because of the brand and the research they do, it's really good quality products that are actually in this bottle. However, now I said this was a gift. Would I buy this again? I wouldn't, because the cost was of this, which I did look up for this purpose. I wouldn't normally look up a cost of a present that I was given. This was £88. Would I buy this again at that price? No. Beautiful gift, but £88. Wowzers. That's a lot, isn't it? Not for a body. I think for a body oil, that's a lot. Maybe for something that really improved my neck or my eyes, I would, totally. Body oil, I think there's so many other body oils on the market, and I have got a few here. These haven't been used. I'm sort of halfway through the others. But so anyway, £88. Would I buy again? No, not at that price. But it is a lovely body oil. So this body oil, I just want to give you the price of it, and I love it. This body oil I bought in Boots for £4.31, and it's Nala. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. Now, this is a baby nighttime oil, and it smells of vanilla, and it is beautiful. A bit of a thicker consistency, but obviously very safe because you can use it on the bubbers. Suitable for sensitive skin. It's vegan, 99% naturally derived ingredients, and it is lovely, and it's £4.31. And this is 400 mils as opposed to 100 mils. So this was, what did I say? I think this £4.31, £88. I will buy this again, but I still have quite a bit. I only bought that last week and I haven't used it. Another body oil that I really like, but I don't know what the price is. I haven't looked this up. This would be more than this. This is a Spa. Love this brand. Obviously, I haven't used all this up. Now, this is Restful Body and Bath and Body Oil. I don't use this in my bath. I just slather this on my body after a shower or after a bath. I really would rather have a bubble bath than an oily bath. This is beautiful. A Spa, stunning products. Would always buy a Spa again. A bit more pricey, a bit more bougie. But it's lovely. And the other body oil that I absolutely love that I haven't got here, that I haven't bought for a while, is Neutrogena Pure Sesame Oil. Used to be able to buy it in Boots. Don't know where it's gone. But you can buy it on Amazon. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But these are lovely. This is obviously more expensive than this one. Yeah, so this was a gift, actually. I didn't buy this. This was a gift as well. But I love it. This I bought myself. Would buy again. Lovely. Love it. Love body oils. Oh, this is a non-food item again. Honey. So this was honey. This was £3.50. £3.50, so it was a bit more than the golden syrup. Golden syrup was £2.70. Like I said, I just got it from over the road, and this was £3.50. So another teaspoon in my tea to feed my sweet tooth. What else have I got? So, shower gel. This was a gift from my sister because she didn't want it. It's fresh grapefruit. This is the White Company. I like the White Company. I love their stuff. I love their linens, their clothes, all beautiful. This is fresh grapefruit. It's not a scent that I would really naturally go for. Shower gel is lovely, but I don't know how much this is, and I think it was probably quite expensive. I wouldn't buy the fresh grapefruit again. If I was to buy a more expensive shower gel for myself, I would always buy Molten Brown because I think they're beautiful. Really, really beautiful product. A little bit thicker than the White Company, and I do prefer their smells. They do some really warming smells, lovely rose smells and spring summertime smells. Beautiful. So Molten Brown would be my go-to treat as a shower gel. At the moment I'm using a Elemis shower gel that my husband kindly bought for me. And I've just finished this one up. So I wouldn't buy a grapefruit one again. They are lovely. It's all preference, isn't it? It's all what we like. Another make that I really love is Rituals. I love everything in Rituals. Their candles, their diffusers, body lotions, shower gels. I think this may have been, I don't know if this was in an advent calendar, although I think it's probably too big. I think it might have been in a set that I got. It's hand cream. I've still got a wee bit left. Beautiful. You know how obsessed I am with hand cream. Really nice. And this is, I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Oh, it's rice milk and cherry blossom. You can really smell that. Ritual of Sakura. Really nice. I like that. Really nice hand creams. I like everything with Rituals. It's my husband's birthday today, so I must say happy birthday, John, my creative director, who always tells me, Sarah, sit back. You got your stuff ready. 2 videos. Thinks he's Martin Scorsese. So this is a Rituals oud candle that I bought him for his birthday. The Rituals candles are unbelievable. They're the best. I think they're better than Jo Malone. I did buy some diptyque candles once, little miniature ones. I just wasn't impressed. Rituals candles, they are expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for this. But this is the oud, beautiful. And it comes in a beautiful, beautiful glass jar. Black oud, really, really nice. So Rituals candles would be always something that I'd be greatly appreciative of as their products as well. So would I buy Rituals hand cream again? I would, definitely. Rituals anything. I've got a little boy here. Hello, Bryn. Hello, my darling. Hello, what's Mummy got? Sausage. What's this? Hey. That was to keep him quiet if he barked. So if he barks now, I've only got one left for the other one. I'd like to give a little wave from Louis. I won't pick him up. I value my hands. But I might pick up Lou, but I don't know where he is. Oh, I don't know where he is. Okay, so another hand cream. Now, when we went to Wales, which is where John's from, my husband's from, I went to the Superdrug because it's a whole new experience for me. Well, Superdrug here is okay, but just going over to Wales, we went to Broughton Park and I just love it there. There's so much stuff. This was a free cocoa butter hand cream that I got because I bought some other stuff. I think I bought some dupes of some fragrances, which were really nice, actually. This was free. Very normal, actual normal hand cream. Nothing amazing. I cut the tubes. I hate waste. Always cut out your tubes. You get so much. Just dig your pores in. Slap it on. So much if you cut your tubes. So this was free. It was coconut. I love the scent of coconut. So would I buy it again? Probably not, because there's so much other stuff on the market and I have so much stuff. But I probably wouldn't. If I was going to go and get another hand moisturizer, I mean, I love just Nivea or anything. It's just because I've got an abundance of stuff that I seem to have collected. Superdrug hand cream, nothing against it, but probably would go and find something else. So remaining on the Bath and Body, this is Aromatherapy Associates. Now this is a little bath oil. This is peppermint, I think. It's Support. Now I've used one of these. These come in a beautiful box with various different oils for different emotions, how we feel. So if you feel like you need support, relaxation, energizing, it's the Ultimate Bath and Shower Collection from Aromatherapy Associates. Can you see? I've taken one out. It's beautiful. Now, I always, before I get in the shower, I kind of like would put some of this here so I can really smell it. I rub it in my hands and breathe it in. And then I get in the shower. I wash everything. But the oil kind of remains. It's beautiful. I want to tip this up, but I don't want them to fall down. Can you see? No. They are really nice. So this was a gift as well. So you've got deep relax, exhausted, need to sleep, light relax, you're restless, de-stress mind, you're stressed and you need to focus. De-stress muscle, you've got a tense body and you need to soothe. Revive morning, so obviously that's the morning oil to revive yourself. A revive evening, lacking energy and need a pickup. Support breathe, I think that would have a eucalyptus. I haven't used all this. Support lavender and peppermint. Was that one? This was support breathe. Oh, under the weather, need to clear the senses. There's a support equilibrium and an inner strength. So they're all various oils for different needs. And there's the top layer and then you've got the bottom layer as well. I'm not doing this very well, let me see. I've used some of these up. Really lovely, really nice. Aromatherapy Associates, their products are so beautiful. Beautiful. They used to do a rose range, and they used to do this bottle of exfoliating grains, which was dry, like dry sand in a bottle. You used to put it in your hand, and I used to mix it with some shower gel and rub it in, and the grain to exfoliate your body was beautiful, but I've not been able to find it. So it was Aromatherapy exfoliating grains in a bottle, absolutely stunning. And I used to mix it with some Ren shower gel. Just lovely. Really, I love body products. I like nice things. Okay, this was oh, would I buy? I would always buy Aromatherapy Associates again. Yeah, definitely. This is eyebrow gel. Can you see? I like quite mad eyebrows. They're not mad at the moment, but quite dark. Even though I'm quite blonde, I do quite like them dark. And this was a eyebrow gel that I'd read a review about. Obviously just a normal eyebrow wand, but I don't know if I can see. It didn't really do much. I thought it'd be more like a bit of a lacquer, like a bit of a gel, but it doesn't do anything. I mean, I suppose it puts your eyebrows neatly, but no, I wouldn't buy that again. It's very similar to when eyebrow gels were coming out. Boots, I think it might be number 7, did a clear mascara that you could just put on your lashes if you wanted them to glisten a bit, and you could also just put it in your brows to make them stand up. It's very similar to that. Absolutely no real staying power on this, so I wouldn't buy this again. I don't know how much I paid for it. I got that from Amazon. However, this is something that I've still got, so it's not an empty, but this is an e.l.f. product that I bought in Boots, and it's amazing. I'm going to try and find the price of the e.l.f. I know I wrote this down. So the e.l.f., so the clear gel, this is e.l.f. clear gel, this is £6. And then I bought this little spatula thing for £4. So the whole lot was £10 in Boots. This is really good. If you like that laminated look, which I do, it's not everyone's cup of tea. The gel, you can see I've used quite a bit. Sorry, that's a bit dirty. This is how I do it. I don't know if you're supposed to do it like this. I just rub that in the gel, and then you brush it on your brows like that. Really get in there. I can't really see what I'm doing because this is just from my phone. Right, so if you scrape them really up like that, depends how surprised you want to look, really, I guess. I'm always in a bit of a state of surprise. Right, and then it's got a spatula, like a palette knife, and then you press it down and you flatten it to your skin, and you've got that laminated look. I can't really tell if I've done this well or if it looks an absolute mess. But, and this will hold as well. I love that. I think it's really good, really cheap. I like e.l.f. products, actually. So that's the clear gel. That's the little brush, which looks a bit ugh. And then that's the it's like a palette knife, you know, like cake. I really like that. Really like that. And I put my eyebrow pencil on before I do that. Otherwise, I think it gets a bit mucky. I'm nearly there. Are you still there? Okay, so the next things are actually skincare products that I really like, that I've used up, and that would always purchase again. First is It's Neostrata, which I love, an American company. I think they were founded in about 74 by two chaps. The research that goes into their products is phenomenal, and they're very results driven, very clinically trialed, amazing. They do different ranges. This is from the Skin Active range, which is for a more mature skin, me. This is a foaming cleanser that I use in the mornings, and I use it with a Boots number 7 kind of battery operated facial cleansing brush, and I just squirt it on. I don't think there's anything left in this. Oh, there's a bit left. Doesn't smell, very clinical, doesn't smell. It's got lots of different acids in, PHA, AHAs, really nice. It lathers up to an extent, but it's fab. And then where I feel that I'm a little bit more open pored, I would just let it sit there for a couple of minutes, and then I just rinse it in the shower. But you can just put this on in your hands, wash it off, put it on your brush, wash it off, but really nice, especially in the morning. It kind of wakes you up. I feel like your skin needs a bit of a clean. I love Neostrata. And then I do use other stuff, but I always sort of twin it with this. This is the Neostrata Tri-Lifting Therapy Serum. It's amazing. I kind of call it Botox in a bottle. It is lovely. It has a lovely texture. So after I've come out the shower, I would put this on after I've cleansed. It is lovely. It's very glidey. It's got the right amount of slide, and I just put that sort of over my face. It does give a bit of a glassy look over time. I quite like that. I've had no Botox in my forehead. I've got nothing against Botox. I'd have everything done. I guess it's just time, really, and money. More money, actually. I used to have my lips filled because I've got hardly any upper lip. But that was getting quite expensive as well. And there's always other things to spend your money on, like food and electric. And the boys, they're chicken. I'd rather them have chicken than me have a good full upper lip. It was really only the upper lip that I wanted. One more product from Neostrata. It's quite warm because my greasy hands go over this container. It's the neck. So I put this on every morning, sometimes in the evening. I have noticed a difference. I've only actually used this up, so I've only got through one bottle. But these Neostrata products really are products that I would definitely buy again. Beautiful, really nice, not much smell, clinical, results driven, a lot of research, a lot of, I think, very good sourced ingredients that go into it. The Skin Active is a bit more of an active range than the other ones they do. They do a brightening, they do one called Restore, a whole range, and that's more if you've got sensitive skin. So you can cherry pick. There's lots of things that you can have. You could buy this from the Skin Active range, and then if you thought your skin was a bit more sensitive, you could go on to maybe something from the Restore range. Lots of different products, lots of creams with SPF in as well, which is really good. Yeah, love it. Love Neostrata. Next product is a Lumiere. Now this is a skin primer that I'd put on over my moisturizer, and it would just give you that sort of silky kind of velvety skin that you could then put a foundation on over. It's lovely. This was gifted to me by a very dear friend who didn't like it because it's got that silicone feel, a very slidey silicone feel. Oh God, my hands look absolutely awful. It kind of gives that velvet look, and it's very soft, and she doesn't like that. I love it. I really love that kind of silicone feel. So would I buy that again? I would, but it's quite expensive. Like I said, she gave this to me, but this is retailing at the moment on the Lumiere website at £70.42. It's quite a bit, isn't it? But it does make your makeup sit nicely. Lots of different primers. I've used Charlotte Tilbury. Oh God, what else? Lots of them. Don't always use a primer because I can't be bothered. And I don't always wear a foundation. I just use a bronzer indiscriminately. Not really a makeup girl, always an eyeliner. Well, not always actually, bronzer. I would rather go out the house with all 7 serums on than a face full of makeup. Oh, my hair. Hair's more important. As for hair, actually, so I've got 3 products that are hair that I've used and that I think are quite good. So this is K18. Now, I used to use, well, I didn't use Olaplex. I read a lot about it because my hair was so bad at one time. And then I kind of did a research about K18 or K18. I don't know how you say it, but it's this. So this is the peptide prep. You can use this once a week instead of your normal shampoo. And it's detoxifying. You know, it detoxes your hair. I want to get that right. You know what I mean, don't you? So this is a colour safe, non-stripping clarifying shampoo once a week. It's got salicylic acid in and it clears sebum build-up in the follicles without stripping essential hair moisture. Yeah, I would buy this again. I did buy it in a set and it came with like a pre-shampoo conditioner and I think a conditioner that you would use after this. I didn't rate their conditioners that much. However, when I use this, I do feel like my hair is really clean and it does feel like it's not got a build-up of stuff. And it does make it a bit blonder, probably more ash, but I prefer an ash. Yeah, I like that. I would buy that again. So I don't know why I've got this in dollars. I've just looked at the K18 website. This is a tiny sample size, not a sample size, but a tryout size, 53 millilitres, $14 this was. So you can convert that to pounds. Yeah, quite like that. But maybe I wasn't consistent enough with the other products that it came in a set. I think I got it from Beauty Box. I look fantastic. Maybe I should have tried more. I think you do need to try products. For skincare, at least 28 days. You need to use more than this, really, to get to know if that product's going to work for you. But yeah, I like that. Another product that I really, really like. My mum's bought me this. It's shampoo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. It's a leave-in conditioner, and I do think my hair has improved. She's bought me a few of these. Yeah, I do think my hair's improved with this. It comes at Shampoo, do a whole range of stuff, shampoos, growth serums, I think for brows, etc. And when you go on their website, they ask you to do like an Ayurvedic test, so that your hair has, like our body, different doshas or doshas. I never know how to say that. So you can be Vata, Pitta or Kapha. I don't know what one I am. All I know is that it's like I guess a star sign for your hair, if that makes sense, a type of what you are naturally benefited by a product more if you're a dosha, if your dosha's Vata or Kapha. I really am not explaining this very well, but I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that do know what I mean. I really like this. This smells beautiful. I put this in my hair after I've washed it. Really nice. I don't know if there's any left. Always got a little bit left. Really nice. Smells stunning. Not that smell should really make a huge amount of difference about the benefit of a product, but it's always nice if it smells nice. Really like that. That was £28, but my mum bought me that, so thanks, Mum. She doesn't watch these YouTube videos, but thank you. She will do when she comes over at Easter. Last hair product. Now, my mum buys a lot of stuff. She's a bit like me. She buys a lot of advent calendars. She gets a lot of beauty boxes. And I've got about 9 of these in my drawer. These are Aveda. I've been using these for years. Aveda Botanical Repair. I don't need to buy again because I've got 4 of them in my drawer. I really don't know if I would buy it if I didn't have them, because I've been using these for years and my hair's not always the best. I'm going through a good stage. I remember I went to a hairdresser's once and he said, Sarah, your hair is sucked. But he didn't say that with the S word. He used another letter, but I'm sure you get my gist. My hair is still not the best. A little while ago, well actually, it dips in and dips out of sort of male pattern baldness. It's going through a really good stage at the moment, although this morning I did notice a bit of the Kojak coming in. But it hasn't been like that for a while. I do notice my hair kind of gets, like I said, it gets good and it goes bad. I do notice when I've been quite poor with eating. I've gone through maybe a couple of months of maybe not looking after myself with what I eat. There is a correlation. A couple of months later, my hair would deteriorate, which is really not rocket science, is it? I mean, that's just standard, isn't it? What we put in our bodies, it's going to come out in our skin or our hair. So if I have been eating poorly or cutting down too much, it will reflect in my hair 2 to 3 months after. I did go and see a trichologist after my friend took an aerial shot of my scalp. It was just after lockdown when I needed my highlights. And it was the first time that I really got a little bit upset. I mean, I didn't wail, but it was really bad. It was really quite bald here and then kind of spreading out to the crown. I did go to see a trichologist and she said, Sarah, just eat a steak every month, which I find I can't do. You know, I can't eat anything with eyes or a mouth. You know, they've got circulatory systems. I like the cows. Hey! And that's not me advocating all be vegetarian. Eat as much meat as you want. I don't care. It's just personal to me. I can't. I just think of little animals. You know, I look at my Westies and they look like little lambs. I couldn't eat them. Just no. But I don't want any hate comments. Eat what you want. Eat the meat. Sometimes I think I wish I could eat the meat eat the steaks, because maybe my hair would be better. It is going through a bit of a bad stage, I think, coming up. So the last few items are supplements. I'm not a really avid supplement taker, but I read something about krill oil and I thought I'm going to give it a go because I don't take anything. Diet's not always the best. I eat a lot of beetroot, cucumber, cottage cheese, but probably not enough really protein, or not saying that these are protein filled, but it's krill oil and this was by Vita Botanics. I think it's Botanics. These were quite expensive. I think there was two sheets in a box. They were £18.90 in Boots. You do get your points. £18.90, I'm sure they were. So these are eaten by whales and penguins, not the actual tablets, but by the small crustacean that is contained in these. So these are not vegan. I eat fish. They're not vegan. It's an alternative fish oil. Improves heart health, fights inflammation, and mainly it supports your brain and your nervous health system. I think that's maybe why I bought it. There's no fishy burps. I used to take 2 a day. I've run out. I need to get some more, but sometimes when you look at £18.90, you think, wow. Although really, you know, it's not that much. Really, if it's doing your health any good, you know, you'd spend that easily on a couple of drinks, well, you would in Jersey. £18.90, yeah, probably. What, 2 glasses of wine? Probably. So I will buy my krill oil again. I think if I buy supplements, I do like to go for a company like Solgar or something with a good credibility. I probably would go, yeah, more expensive. Not always with everything, but you know, it's supplements. And there's just a few other things, but this is still in the supplement bubble. My HRT, this is something that obviously you're not going to buy again because some of you might not need it. If I had to buy this, I get this free on prescription, of course I'd buy it. It's a life changer for me, a game changer. I'm not going to go into the menopause because there's so much out there, and when I see the word menopause I actually die slightly because I'm fed up with reading it. All I know is before I took this, it took me 2 years to go to see my GP. Yeah, it was a bit hellish actually. It was like wading through life. I felt like I was actually wading through cement. I felt like I had breeze blocks on my arms. My body felt heavy. My joints ached. Nothing brought me much joy. Didn't have the impetus to do anything. Everything was a bit of a battle even before I woke up, before I closed my eyes, opened my eyes in the morning. I thought, oh my God, it's another day. And that has nothing to do with the people around me, because I've got good people around me. It's how I felt inside. I put on a lot of weight. I couldn't really move very well. Oh God, it was just yuck. And I went to my doctors just to have some bloods, just to see whether I had fibromyalgia, rheumatoid, vitamin D deficiency, anything like that. And I didn't. She said, Sarah, you're fine. Everything's down the line. Liver function, kidney function, whatever she did the whole works. And the bloods before had said that I was in the menopause, not even perimenopause or full-blown menopause. So I said, oh, go and give me the drugs. So 2 squirts of that on my thigh every morning, 1 of these. So this is the estrogen, that's the progesterone. For me, I didn't even have to faff about with modifying my medication. It worked. And I don't think it was psychosomatic, because I'm not like that. I'm not like, oh, I'm taking a tablet, I'm going to feel better. But these helped within a couple of days. My joint bones on my ankles were so bad that I felt like I was a toddler with a wet nappy. Just couldn't move. Well, I could move, but I looked odd, even odder than I normally do. And these really helped. I think there was other factors that helped. I lost a bit of weight. I don't want it to make it about weight either, but I lost a bit of weight. I tried to think of, in the morning when I got up, how can I make myself feel better? And I implemented little things. So yeah, this really helped. Of course, I'd buy this again, even if I had to pay for it. But I'm lucky I get this on prescription. Yeah, so that's all about the menopause. I probably will mention it again. But for all of you mums out there that have got kids as well, I haven't got children, I've only got 2 dogs, but I don't know how you keep it all together, because I was quite self-indulgent. I could go to bed when I wanted to. Obviously, I work, but I didn't have little ones or teenagers, didn't have packed lunches, school uniforms to do. I don't have to put school uniforms on the boys. I mean, I feed them, but they're quite self-sufficient, really. Give them lots of love, food. I walk them, but I don't know how you do it, keeping a household with kids and them going through all their adolescent stuff. Hats off to you, really do, all those women out there. But yeah, the drugs, they helped. So I think that's it. The last 2 things are, so this is the last 2, because it's going for 42 minutes. Oh my God, are you still going to be there? Clinique Aromatics, love it. Love the fragrance. Been wearing it for years. Bit of a granny smell, like Marmite, but I love it. Beautiful, what a comfort, beautiful. And the other thing, this isn't empty, it's still full. However, I did throw a bottle in the bin bag, the bottle bag. It's opium, again, like Marmite, love it. What a comfort. It's like a warm mug of Ovaltine. Oh, I just love it. Love it. Will I buy Clinique Aromatiques again? Of course I will. Going through custard, going through the airport. Still got quite a lot of this left. Absolutely love it. I like strong perfumes. Yeah, definitely winners for me, but real old school. When was this made? 72? Probably late 70s, 80s? Don't know. Love them both. That concludes it. I know I've rambled on. I'm now at 43 minutes. Oh my Lord, are you still there? I really wanted to get Louis, but I don't know where he is. I actually had a sausage for him to see if I could entice him. Bryn, do you want a second sausage? Just giving it to him. That's it. I'm going to say goodbye. Have a lovely rest of the day. I'll try and get this up tonight. Yeah, thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for everyone that liked my last video and the little beach short. I will try and do more of them. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will do another video. Let me know what you want me to do. If you want me to do another one. I don't know. I'm going to pack away all these empties. Throw them, what I have to, in the bin. Thank you so much. And take care until next time. Bye-bye.